If you're born into it, you're not going to see it. You're not going to know anything else. But you're born into imprisonment, like, an installation, an institution. And um, all of the things that you do for money is for that institutionalized life. And, it doesn't matter what they say they're doing. It's a lie, whatever that is. As long as you got your education and did it, you have contributed into that institution, which has all kinds of ways of breaking you down so bad. But let's get back to that if you didn't ever like perceive of anything that could be a possibility of something different than being sucked into, say, your fake education, whatever it is, they have doctors still doing things that is just completely, well, you can do it that way, but there's other ways to do it, and it's so much more effective and harmless, but there's also ways of living or lifestyles where it would prevent there isn't such a thing as illnesses and stuff that we need to start correcting in such a way that it begins to be a magical feat to try and figure out how to reverse effects coming on from having just been plain bamboozled and taken away from your ability to even heal yourself. Um, See, like I would like to really, I mean, it's just up to me to do it, and this is how you're supposed to simplify for yourself. It's just two things now. I need a fruit picker, and I need to go and score some at least 5-gallon glass safe water drinking jugs. Because that's roughly the amount of water that I go and get at a time from the water machine, which tastes so much better than what has been coming out of the tap here. It's just ruined. Might as well be a disaster zone. But getting back to for some people, it's just so obvious how well, what I've just seen, like an advertisement to get your education to become a doctor, uh, you know, is just so you're going through that channel to make money to serve the warlords over there that has nothing real to do. I mean, your education. See, this is what I really wanted to get to this point. In your neighborhood here, there are healers. There's probably somebody who has something different for you, and our healers are so much more different than who we are, say the one that needs healing. They're looking different. You can't have a healer not look like really beautiful symmetrically. If the idea was to become more symmetrical, then that healer is pure symmetry. And everything they do and are, and you can see, is just from dusk to dawn, there's a rhyme and reason for the things that they do, such as, like, well, eat a nice healthy breakfast in the morning, avoid this, this, and this, but go towards this and this and this. And what is that? Well, avoid the shitty geometry, go for the better geometry. Guess what GMO is? Genetically modified? It's the shitty geometry. So it's not going to align to, in case you have geometry that's saying, hey, I want to resonate, man. It's not going to be able to do that. See, the way I'm talking about it here, where a 6-year-old can understand it, or any average alcoholic, it's just going to pop up more and more. And I'd like to see the day, and I'd love to see the day where we just can take it to court and say, and by the way, can we really separate ourselves out from, okay, we need to get a restraining order. And our money needs to be pulled away from this. Can we get compensated? Real life compensation. We need our own money. So that the education, if they want it, if they can convert their money into our banks, then they will have to pay us for that education. or do the tuition thing. I was going to say do the intuition thing, but do the tuition thing. Owe us money, and when you finally get it, a so-called education, which in our business in the organic team, it's just making you do the right things. What did you learn in school? First of all, you have hands-on from day one. When you're a kid. By the time you're 5, we see your interests. We see your ability to be interested in something, and there is the ability to concentrate. That's how you see if a child is interested in anything. Are they concentrating on it? If they can't concentrate on it, they're probably not interested. Find another subject matter to expose them to. A child should be exposed to all subject matters. Cram it in. If you can set it all on the table, set it all out and see which one they automatically grab and start going. If they keep doing that like 5 times out of the 5 days or 6 days that they're there, 7, that's their interest. Try to be there for them at the very least for that. Never think you know better than that as far as them there. Right? Huh? Oh, huh. You get the feeling that there are people that says, no, what 45 million or a million people are doing is what you want to do because that's your safety. And it's like, well, I can understand that if it was actually a safe place to be. But we're looking at complete run amok and the constant deterioration of not anything. It's not so much an ecological concern, say about the geology, or more like the Earth's environment, because it always kind of restores itself, and we can replant animals. Maybe it's terrible that they all suffer our absence. Really, it's about the people, their absence of attention to what is the use of it? What are we doing? Oh, really? What is it? Are you interested in making a stack and pack building? Skyscrapers? It's just like, okay, but where's the life in it? Does it include life, babes? Is there a farming, housing in between? Are there people interested in farming for that fucking miniature city up in the sky? If you don't do it yourselves and maintain your own, I mean, if that was actually your interest, which it's not, we're looking at complete capture and um, just a place where, of course, there's a story like Jesus over there who would say, and this is not your home. This is not your place. I know of a place and you have forgotten. You're so excited about the university over there taking you in a fucking merry-go-round that never tells you, by the way, you come back to this again. So don't make it any worse than it is. Try and clean something up, kids. 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 Let the kids do it. Let the kids question. Let the kids destroy you with that question. Be as the mind of a kid again. Learn how to play. Learn why to play. We still have Venus and Leo doing its thing. And by the end of the month, we're going to experience the Venus square Uranus. And it's like if you haven't just lightened up and take it all with the mind of a child and being able to let it go and say, not mine, not serious, just playing, being playful. Then first of all, I don't want to be around you because you don't have a sense of humor about even how your life is going and how it's that fucking shit. The way that Pluto is going to start wrecking ball the non-truths that humanity holds on to, which includes that fake life that says run, 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 and then it's serious. It's serious. Like your bills. No, it isn't. What's serious is you've lost your ability to create your own things like electricity and food and water. Your bill. Where's your own bill? Can you feed your own fucking bill?